Is now a good time to buy a home? Realtor Harvey Blankfeld and Alexis Mashad of the Mullen Blankfeld Las Vegas Real Estate Group, the sponsors of this segment, are here with the answer. Welcome back, you two.
Thanks for having us, Rocky.
Of course. I would assume that this is based on the individual because everyone's different. Every situation is different.
My very first comment would be everyone's different. Not everyone should buy a home right now. Yes, you're right. Not everyone should buy a home right now. But what we want to do is dispel some myths and talk about making sure you get the facts right.
Okay.
So I know Alexis had a great comment and some historical data that we need to talk about.
Let's give us the numbers, Alexis.
So earlier this week, we had a bunch of top producers on a call together, and we were talking about what was the data like May of 2023 compared to May of 2024. And single-family residential homes in May of 2023, the median, so right in the middle, were at 430,000, and interest rates were at about 7%. So let's fast forward 12 months. The median is at 469, and interest rates are at about 7%.
Okay.
So if you were on the sidelines waiting, now your payment's about $44 higher, you lost out on equity, and you have to have more money to put down.
Uh-oh. Now what?
And if you go back in history, you know, people that are waiting for interest rates to drop, I went back and looked at the historical data, and I went back all the way to 1972, when the interest in 71 were 6%. In 1972, they went up, and people who were waiting for 6% again after they went up in 1972 had to wait until 1993.
Wow.
21 years. So let's not make the decision to buy a house solely on interest rates.
Right.
Let's make it on affordability, which I know is a challenge these days.
Of course.
We understand
but probably the biggest, the biggest thing to factor in.
It is.
Affordability.
And I think affordability is a major issue and something we have to tackle. And there's a variety of ways to approach it. But the most important thing is if you can afford a home and you can afford the payment, meet with a lender, you can afford the payment, do it.
Okay.
You know, don't look at the peripheral numbers. Get yourself that first one. You heard me say this, Rocky. The first one's the hardest.
Yeah.
Once you get that first one done, the rest are kind of easy. You're just taking money from one house and moving it to another.
Right.
And you're growing your personal wealth every single time.
That's the beauty of it. Exactly.
Right?
And thank goodness we have you guys to guide us through that process, because the first one, it takes a lot to learn. It's a lot to learn. And what do you think is projected for the next 5 years, or in the next 5 years?
We just actually saw that. You know, the projections of appreciation rates historically were around 5%. The next few years, between 3 and 4% appreciation, still going up.
Okay.
The thing I want to point out is that everyone always says, gee, I wish I would have bought then. You know what, guys? I hate to say it, now might be then. Jump in before prices continue to climb up.
All right, you heard it. You heard it here. But good, you guys have, QR code and things.
Yes, we just did that. Alexis mentioned that seminar. We did a whole bunch of top producers. We all got together and we talked about all of these statistics, a whole lot more. So we're going to put up a QR code. You guys can scan it, get the whole webinar.
There you go. There you go. Thank you to the Mullen Blankfeld Las Vegas Real Estate Group for sponsoring this segment. Give them a call at 702-203-1165 and hit that QR code on your screen so you can get this at home.